I have a light now. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Hi everybody and welcome back to the Antisocial Planet. I'm Sarah and today we're going to be continuing our Bleach journey, which is a thing I never thought I would say because it sounds kind of awful, but like not the cleaning kind of bleach. Today we are going to jump into episode 2. I was definitely intrigued by episode 1. I thought it had a lot of cool aspects in it and definitely reminded me of Noragami, which is one of my favorite anime, so I'm excited to get farther into the series, learn more about the characters and the world, some of the lore. So let's just get into it. I won't be showing any of the footage of the actual show because that would be against the law, so you guys can find it on your own streaming services, and I'm going to put a timestamp up at the top of the screen so that you'll know where I am at any point should I decide to pause, talk about things. I didn't in the last episode, but I do tend to need a minute if I feel a lot of things, so if we get emotionally invested in this, there's going to be some pausing, so you can find it on your own streaming service and watch along with me, and hopefully it's not extremely awkward. It's weird to edit these videos because there's just long moments of silence of me sitting around, but you know what? We make do. In 3, 2, 1, go. So we got our opener again. Which I'm not super attached to. I like the early, 90s anime, low budget intro animation though. So, I don't think I've ever heard the song before, actually. Usually I know some of the songs before I actually get into the anime, but I don't think I did with this one. Excuse me while I turn my sound up. I wonder if we're gonna learn more about the hollows, because the holes, which are the good spirits, definitely still remember stuff about being human, and the hollows seem kind of more mindless, and I don't know if that's because they're corrupted or if they actually have some of their memory still. Oh, are we beginning the day with kicking again? Yeah, they were attacked. Oh, didn't remember? Yeah, where's the butterfly girl? Whose name I can't remember at this moment, and I feel kind of bad. Her! Episode 2. Why is it a banana? What was that? A logo. Should I know? Is that important? Probably not. Rude. Is she the cute one? Ah. See? Mm-hmm. Yeah, apologize, Ichigo. It was rude. I'm excited to meet all the classmates. He's a big person. Butterfly girl. Kuchiki. Is that like an alias and not a real name? Because it doesn't sound familiar. Or am I just being dumb? Both are possibilities. Is she stuck here now? That'll be a fun dynamic. Kigai? Temporary body. Is it just like like there's something different fundamentally with her body, or is it like that's not actually what she looks like? Because I don't really know what a Soul Reaper is, like, outside of, I guess Ichigo became one, but... Oh. You can't refuse your destiny, Ichigo. You gotta do it. You're like chosen or whatever. Ooh. Ooh. What a strong arm. I've never been strong armed so hard that my soul came out of my body. Is she a spirity person too now? Or can she just see him, so... Is it a little girl again? Because I don't know if I can take the emotional trauma. Ooh. Poor little kid. Ultimatum. Dun, dun, dun. He's gonna, yeah. I was like, there's no way that he's not gonna help us look good. But now he's trapped. No. This is a good point. She's all healed now, though. So do they have like healing abilities? Because she's healed and Ichigo's sisters are healed. He does have a mean look though, doesn't he? He's not like Gon, who's like bubbly and bouncing around, making friends with people. Yeah, don't scare the kid. Not exactly poetry, but okay. It works. Butterfly. Still kind of freak me out, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, go find your body. It's probably not good to take your soul out of your body for long periods of time. Hello? Spoopy? It's the cute girl from school. Oh. Oh. Ooh. I don't like that. Back in the creepy spirit world place. Yeah, see, they speak too, which makes me think that, like, even the Hollows have some kind of intelligence, right? So they must remember something of being human. Yes? Oh. Ugh. Oh yeah, I just remember because there's the paw thing on the halfway mark thing. What was the lion at the end of the last episode where it was like a preview? There was like a little lion creature. Who's he? Or she? Or it? I don't know. Oh my god. She got hit by a car? Maybe. leeks and bananas? Is that part of her shtick? It was gross food. Yeah, what's the ruse? Yeah, don't get hit by a car again. Ominous music plus serious face makes me think that the bruise means something important. Probably with the ghost guy that was outside the window that became a spooky creature bug thing. Is Ichigo wearing like a crop top? You're just like that tall. Uh-oh. Oh. Is the spirit her brother? That was outside her window? A car accident and she just got hit by a car? Only recently. Definitely a tsundere. Calling it now. So if her brother was her only family, does that mean that she lives alone now? Why are we looking at a teddy bear? It's just like living in his closet. Oh no, strong armed. What happens to his body if he like leaves it alone and there's a hollow? Can he just be attacked? Oh wow, that's a big ghost. His bed. I just thought they have like holes in their chest too. Is that like because there's chains on the hole spirits? So is the hole like the chain has been taken out? Is the chain like what's keeping them on the living plane? Is that the idea? And their chain is gone when they become hollows? Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. I knew it. So he still has his face. So, like, do they all have their human face under the mask, or is it just like he's holding on to humanity in some way? Oh, your bed is trashed. That'd make me so mad. I love sleeping so much. If someone just came in and trashed my bed, I would be so upset. Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay. What's that? See, why the teddy bear? Is it just like symbolic or? Ooh. Okay, so we got some two-parters. I was talking last time about how I didn't want it to be like a let's kill the big bad this week, let's fight the monster this week kind of show. So the fact that they're like partly we're doing like something that's gonna take at least 2 episodes to get through, maybe more, but also that it's not just here's a big scary monster, it's also like here's how hollows work, here's what hollows are, here's some backstory that's also involved in this like Soul Reaper work. So I think that's really cool. I definitely want to watch the next episode. Who's the guy in the hat? I have so many questions when I get these previews. I still don't know what the lion is. I don't know what this guy in the hat is. It's like a messenger from another world. I don't really know what's going on. That was cool though. I really want to watch the next episode, and you'll find out what happens with this new hollow that seems like a little bit more complicated than just a monster, and we're meeting a bunch of new characters, which I can see from the little thumbnails for the next episodes are gonna be showing up again. I'm interested to see how Ichigo goes about doing Soul Reaper work because he doesn't really seem invested in it right now, but he also doesn't want to sit by and watch people get hurt because he's a shonen protagonist. I mean, other than that, I'm trying to think also about just like not just the story, but also like the characters. The characters seem a little bit flat to me. Like they seem kind of more stereotypical, more kind of cookie cutter, which I kind of understand at the beginning of a series, especially an older series, so that people can kind of ground where they are, and I hope that the characters will become more complex and more distinct as the series goes on. The same thing with like animation. Like you can only expect so much from older anime in the animation department. Like just didn't have the technology that we have now, didn't have the funding that they have now, because anime is way bigger in 2021 than it is back in the 90s and before that. So from like the story is starting to draw me in, and that's pretty much what's selling me on it. I'm interested in the world and the lore a lot more than anything else. So I guess that's all for today. It was a fun episode. I'm really excited to watch the next episode. Usually the third episode kind of determines whether or not I really get into a show, because it starts to get into the real story. So we'll see how much more of the show I'm gonna watch depending on the next episode. So definitely excited, and gonna be bringing some other shows coming up soon, so look over that too. Alright. Bye. Oh, I'm so awkward sometimes. Just bye.